Hello everyone, this is Rashi here, and for today, we're going to pretend that I'm a US citizen and use Amazon. What happens if you search Hall Effect? Oh, I've searched a lot, but I'm going to give you a bit of a rundown of what are my picks. What are my picks? So for me, I think the pricing should be keyboard 23 to 40 bucks. Anything under that is basically a keyboard for 75 or TKL. For this price, I think it's all right for 60%. You get a good performance for that price. So yeah, for my main recommendations, this is one of them. There you EK60. It's the only reason why because it's spent 30 bucks, basically same price as this and this. I like it a bit more because I think the case design is a bit better compared to Fun 60, and they uses a different switch. Maybe it sounds good. I don't know. If you only have 30 bucks, I mean that's a good pick. Um, so this one is my second pick, the Moonsgeek Fun 60 Pro. It's not J60 compliant, but it sure is good if you can tolerate the back case design, because the back case design is basically meant for it to have a battery on it. I think they decided to use the same shell because, well, they have to they have to cut costs somewhere. There's a reason why this keyboard is 99 yuan, and I think that's one of them. They use the same case. For the plastic models, they all use the same case. Because they need to cut corners, man. They need to cut corners to deliver good performance at this price point. If you really care about performance and not ergonomics, I could recommend Fun 60 Pro. A bit of an experience with this keyboard is that I used it for a few days, but a few days later it bugged out on me. The caps, ASD, FGH, JKL keys, and enter tweak out whenever I try to calibrate it because it just doesn't work. I try to do calibration in it, but all the keys are just pressed at the same time. I can't do anything on it. So yeah, I hope they fix that during updates because it is a great keyboard. That's basically my deal breaker back then. The next recommendation is Cool 60. Uh, if you can spare $5 more, I do think I recommend this. It has a good sounding switch and a more modern design, good case design. There's no bumps that hurts the ergonomic part. So yeah, if you can spare $5 more, I do recommend this. Just pick your poison. This one is less performance but good ergonomics versus Fun 60 Pro that has good performance but bad ergonomics. Just pick your poison. Both of them offer the same thing. It is a keyboard. And probably my last and not so good recommendation is something called Win 60 HP. You might be asking why do I recommend this even though its performance is not so good compared to the other keyboards that I recommended. There's one thing that makes this keyboard good, and that is the case right here is GH60 compliant. Sure, it's plastic, but the thing is, you're not only chasing the GH60 case, you get the keycaps, right? Keycaps, even though they don't look good, it's still keycaps. And of course, the stabilizers, the shift, space, right shift, enter, and then backspace. That is still good. I mean, that's around $9 if you buy a dedicated stabilizer. For plastic case, I don't know how it costs, but uh, an aluminum case costs around $30. So yeah, you get a lot of things with this keyboard. And lastly, the switches. Just extract all the switches here and put it on a Venom PCB, maybe 51 switches, and then pick a set of Geon Ross. So you could put it on your WASD keys, 1, 2, 3, 4, space, just so those keys will perform great. Even though it's a little bit overpriced in your country, $40 for this. Insane, man. $40. It is ridiculously expensive, but I mean, I would still recommend it, especially if you want to try customization. Phantom 60 is probably not accessible to you guys, but hey, I mean, the good thing about that is you could use this as a base, and then later on, if you have enough money, you could start upgrading to aluminum case, to all keys have Geon Ross, better keycaps, right? For $39, this is alright. You know, I think it's durable enough. I had this for almost a month now, and it still works fine. Yeah, I do think that, for $39, if you care about potential customizability, I do suggest this. So for other price brackets, the $50 over, so 45 to maybe 80. For this specific price point, this is usually where the other layouts are found. For me, if you're going for another layout, I think my impression is that you really want this specific layout, but want still to experience the gaming features of a Hall effect. So, to be honest, at this point, I couldn't really recommend any boards, as I couldn't. Most of the good other keyword layouts are on sites like Taobao. So if we're on Amazon, just pick at the keyboard that has no wireless capability, so you could squeeze all the possible performance that you're going to get on this board. Mostly what you're going to see here are 75%. This is, I think, a good price, I guess. Sure. I don't even know what this is. But sure, I mean, $35 for 75%. I mean, if you really want it, sure, but I don't know what is this. Does it have web software at least? No, it doesn't explain it. Let's see. Stroke setting. Yeah, I don't know, but sure. If you want 35, the I think. Oh, it has this software. Good luck figuring this settings, man. Good luck figuring this out. Good luck. Yeah, this is good if you want a TKL with Hall effect. Sure. Mostly at this price point, I would chase for. Oh, where have you been? Uh, I mean, if you can get it for $39, I mean, it's a good recommendation. It's a good recommendation if you can get it for $39. It sounds great. Its software is somewhat a bit better, but not good. It's alright. So if you can get it for $39, That's a good buy. Uh, yeah, mostly for higher price points. Like at that point, just chase for the higher key layouts. For 20 to 40 bucks, you should chase for 60. For a much higher price point, chase the other key layouts. Yeah, I think I'm just seeing the same brands here. Yeah, that's my basic recommendation. Just, the highest that I could probably spend money on is 35 bucks. Other than that, I think I wouldn't go as far as spending money for these boards. That's it, I guess.